So I'm going to school for multimedia design, and they're making me take this stupid manager class, and I don't mind it, but I've already been a manager, I've already been the lead creative specialist for like a marketing firm. Like, I already know how to do this. But it has been giving me a couple good insights. Anyways, I have to write about a time that I was able to give really good customer service. And I want to share this story because I think it's a really, really heartwarming story, and I think that every company could take a little piece of this story and apply it to their way of giving customers good service. So here's what I wrote. One positive customer service that I had, I'll never forget, is when I was a manager at a restaurant and there was a gentleman that was really tall. He would come into the bar and eat with his family a few times a week. One week he stopped coming in. We didn't really notice at first, but then his family came in without him and we asked where he was. We found out that he had cancer that he was unaware of, and it had given him some complications and left him paralyzed from the waist down. He was still in the hospital at the time, but we were excited to see him again, and I'm gonna cry. And they promised that they would come in. They promised he would come in when he felt up to it. About a month later, he came in and he was in a wheelchair. I'm so sorry. Our bar tables are only high tops, which meant he couldn't sit in the bar like he always did. So we moved a high top table out of the bar and moved a lower table in there for him so he could sit in the bar and enjoy his experience with his family like he always did. And I just really love that story because I think that every customer that saw us do that felt the type of way like, oh, that's really cool. And the poor gentleman that just wanted to sit in the bar, like he always did, was able to do that. And I just think, were there other restaurants that were willing to do that for us? Or was it just us? And I just think that a lot of companies would really benefit from changing everything, even if it's just for one person, because, and obviously not majorly, but something like that. I think a lot of companies would do really well if they incorporated a little bit of empathy and were willing to just change everything up for one person, and to see how many other people that didn't get that, that didn't benefit from it, to appreciate it, and then were willing to come back because they saw how much we were willing to serve our guests. Just really just bolstered how much we care about our guests. And it's not even about caring about guests, it's just about human empathy. And I just think that if more companies had a little more human empathy, people would notice, and it would go a lot further than you think.